Hello, everybody, and Happy New Year. Here we are, January 2025 already. It is true that I think the older you get, the more time flies. So I am a voice to that. Welcome back to our monthly video, and of course, we have with us Commissioner Jody Hill Lilly. First time in the new year.
Yes, happy 2025, everyone. It's going to be a good year. And I can't wait to see what Connecticut DCF does. And in this year of 2025, as usual, I want to start off by saying a huge thank you to everyone who commits themselves daily to bettering the lives of children and families. I appreciate you deeply.
And you have gone out a number of places in January to tour facilities and regional offices to deliver that message of thanks directly. What has that been like for you?
I've done 12 visits across the state. And when I tell you, it is life breathing. You all are amazing humans. And the work that we're doing and the fact that I get to look you in the eyes and let you know how much I appreciate you gives me life, quite frankly. It's why I stay in this job. It's because of you and what you do every day on behalf of our most vulnerable kids and families.
And Commissioner, part of the message that you've been delivering, again, really confirms your priorities for the year moving forward. Can you tell all of us again what those are and the importance in our everyday work?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've been pretty consistent that we really need to pay attention to our kids that are 0 to 5 years of age. There's a lot of complexities that are happening out in our communities related to substance use, mental health, domestic violence, and I'm worried about our little ones. I'm also, not that I'm not worried about the ones in between, we're always worried about all of our kids and families. And another most vulnerable population is our transition age youth. Seeing a lot of homelessness, just a lot of mental illness. And so we want to wrap our arms around our kids who are trying to transition into adulthood.
So it's our youngest, 0 to 5, and our transitional age youth. We are also in the midst of a continuing placement crisis. And thanks to the unbelievable efforts of our foster care staff, our regional office staff, we'll talk a little bit about our facilities as well and their role. It is all hands on deck every day.
Every day. I've been in the middle of some of these decisions that have to be made on Friday evenings late. I mean, you said it, the foster care division, hands down, has been tremendous. All the staff out in the area offices that didn't sign up to do, child care, have risen to the occasion. They are there, they're in it, and they're doing all that they can on behalf of our kids and families. I just cannot thank the staff enough. This placement issue that we're having is not, just a Connecticut issue. It's a national issue. And actually, in other jurisdictions, it is playing itself out way worse than it is in Connecticut. That said, we are dealing with and coming up with solutions. More to come on that. Maybe we'll have a video just on that. But we are working hard to address this placement issue that we all are experiencing. And in the meantime, I'm trying to provide as much support as I can to our staff.
You bet. And it's a good reminder to all of us, DCF employees, and anybody else who's seeing this video, if you know somebody that you think would make a great foster parent, to have them dial 1-888-KID-HERO or visit ctfosters.com just to inquire, just to start, that process.
Absolutely.
So some really great things have happened the past couple of weeks, one of which is you took a trip out to Seattle because our one and only Dee Bonik was honored nationally by Casey. What was that like for you? Could you explain to our group who Dee is and just the wonderful work that she has done for decades here?
Full circle moment for sure. I was asked by Casey to join in celebrating Dee in her status as a national race equity consultant and an expert within the lived experience. She is known nationally for her work and is making an amazing impact in the space of child welfare and child protection. And she credits her experience in Connecticut for giving her the platform to begin her career. And so it was wonderful to see her children. She speaks openly about the fact that she has a child with mental health issues who had a stint in residential, and had it not been for the Department of Children and Families, her family would not be that it is today. So it was a full circle moment, and just a wonderful testament to our work.
Great. And so along those lines, we are finalizing an offer to bring in a parent with lived expertise to work directly with the executive team, directly with me in the Office of External Affairs, to really ensure that the parent voice is embedded throughout all of our work, which is really, really exciting. So more details to come on that, but this is a really groundbreaking moment for our department.
We're serious about this thing. We got to walk the walk, not just talk the talk.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, Commissioner, you really wanted to highlight in this second half of our video just the fantastic work that our 24/7 facilities have done. Our two PRTFs, Solent North and Solent South, and of course the Solent South, Children's Center Hospital. So what's important to acknowledge and know, we have a whole bunch of stats and some really great things that have gone on, maybe starting with Solent North.
So that's our boys PRTF, and under the leadership of Mike Brolnick and Dr. Dixon, and of course Dr. Taylor, all of the PRTFs in the hospital, both PRTFs in the hospitals are under their leadership, just doing amazing work. And I'll let you say the stats for all of them in a minute, but I just want to say the complexity of the kids that we're seeing is just something out of this world. We're all just trying to wrap our arms around and make sure that we are providing kids with a safe and stable place where they can get their treatment needs met. And when I tell you the staff there, just committed to the kids. And remember, this is 24. They're with the kids all day long. 365, making a difference. And they're committed to making sure that they impact, this crisis that we're having, so that kids are not waiting in hospitals. And so I just wanted to take a minute to thank them for the work that they're doing every day, and everybody who supports them, whether you're in fiscal, whether you're the drivers. I heard when I went out there that the drivers have been tremendous to the facilities, helping them out. So shout out to our Central Transportation Unit for the work that they're doing, and looking in the eyes of the child care workers who make a difference in the lives of the kids.
You bet. So for Solent North, they achieved accreditation from the Joint Commission in May 2024. 89% of the youth were successfully discharged at the end of their treatment episode, with 72% discharged to a home setting. Really, really great work. 133 youth were served on campus from January 2023 up through November of 2024. And their goal in 2025 is to increase occupancy by 15% this calendar year, which then gets us to Solent South PRTF, which is the girls program, also run by Mike Rolnick. They have quite a set of accomplishments as well.
Absolutely. We had to open up a new unit there. That was something that it had been a unit closed for a long time. And we had some staffing issues, and I'm sure you're going to run down all the statistics there, but we're finally making a dent in staffing so that we can get the kids in there. So shout out. We're really looking for people to fill that second shift. We still have a little bit of pain point in second shift at all our facilities, but we're getting there.
Absolutely. And so accomplishments for Solent South PRTF, they opened the Lakota unit, like you said, in February 2024. They also achieved accreditation from the Joint Commission in May of 2024. In the calendar year, they served 55 youth for 5,383 bed days, an increase of almost 1,200 bed days of support as compared to the previous calendar year. And again, their goal as well is to increase capacity by 15%. So
Mike Rolnick
Mike's getting it done.
He's a superstar. Absolutely.
Then we have the hospital under the direction of Heidi Puglisi, which achieved Joint Commission reaccreditation for 3 more years, along with a whole host of accomplishments as well.
No easy task. Oh my God. just we were in a really tough spot at our hospital, and that's one of the units. There's several where people just turned around things, and so I credit the leadership there for turning that around. Shout out to Heidi Puglisi and Dr. Taylor and their leadership in the work that they did there at the hospital.
And to continue those positive stats, they increased capacity and admissions, admitting 81 youth from Connecticut emergency departments, inpatient units, PRTFs, and really improved Connecticut's overall behavioral health system. 62 youth who were not able to stabilize in Connecticut's community units were admitted to the hospital for treatment and stabilization. The wait time for admission decreased by over 50% to only 15 days now. And as you alluded to staffing, hospital nursing vacancies, decreased by over 85%, and overall vacancies in the hospital decreased by 74%. So congratulations to everybody in the Solnits, the PRTFs, and the hospitals. Commissioners, we're wrapping up. Okay, we have a new administration in the White House. We have significant discussions across our communities about what is to come. And for those of us that have had the pleasure of talking to you on a daily basis, your message has been very clear with us, and you wanted to impart that very clear message to all of our staff today.
Yeah, there are a lot of people, experiencing a lot of trepidation around everything that's happening. And we've got the message, we've been very, very clear that what we do is that we rise to the occasion. We were built for this. We do tough work every day. We will rise to the occasion, and we do what we do. We stay the course.
Yep.
I've received no direction to change anything as of yet. There's a possibility that it could happen, but for now, we are staying the course. Yep. So thank you for doing what you do every day.
We know our work. We know our priorities. Empower and supporting our families is what we do. So thank you, Commissioner. We're going to wrap up this month's video, but we'll see you shortly. So thank you, everybody.
Take care.